Hi, welcome back to Bees Aquatics. Today I'm just going to be doing some updates on the tank room. Sorry I missed the last Monday, Wednesday. I just couldn't think of anything to do. And yeah, so let's get right into that. I was going to get fish for the pond, but then I saw this. It's a Golden Wonder killifish, I think. I can't really tell because it didn't really have the right name there. And I looked it up, and that's what it looked mostly like. And it caught my eye, so I didn't get stuff for the pond. Because it looks kind of like an arowana, so I'm just going to put it in the 29-gallon, just because it really caught my eye. So I'm going to acclimate it right now, and I'll show you it when it's done. So I got while I was acclimating, a while ago I got a glass catfish for this too. Just because I had one a while back. I need to get more because of schooling, but no one really has any. But yeah, I got one of them because I used to have one that always lived, and whenever I put another one with it, they'd die, but he was always one that lived. But he seems to be doing good. And also, this 5-gallon tank's super dirty. I just put in stuff that to clear the water up. I'm going to have to start doing more frequent water changes. I normally do them once a month. It's all the tanks, and it works really well for most of the tanks, as you can see. But this one's just had trouble keeping up a lot, so I'm just going to have to start doing more frequent water changes with this one. I don't know if I've told you this yet, but I got a live plant for this tank. And it's cleared up, like, instantaneously. It's, like, crystal clear. Fish are a lot more vibrant and everything, and it's just really cool to see. On the 29-gallon tank, I'm trying to look up how to do it and stuff, but a video should be coming soon on me cutting the plant in the middle because it's super overgrown into there and just everywhere, and I want to get more room for all the fish to swim around because it seems like it's taking up a lot of space, and it grows really fast, and so I'm just going to have to look up how not to kill it when I'm cutting it because I don't want the plant to die. Right in here also made a giant bubble nest. You can see going around, so yeah, he's liking his home, even though it looks dirty. He's liking it. Crabs are doing good, and so is the axolotl. He's right over here. All the fish are doing good. And yeah, and in the pond, I need to show you guys something in the outdoor on the porch, that mini pond, real quick. There's an animal in here that keeps eating all the fish. There's only 3 left. So I'm gonna have to buy a screen to put over it so animals can't get to it, and some fish can't jump out if I end up getting the fish that could jump out. But we have those 2 mollies, and then the goldfish, which is hiding under one of these plants. His eye has actually turned a little bit orange. I'll try to find him here. Yeah, he's right under that leaf right there. His eye turned a little bit orange, yeah, right there. And I've looked it up, and it said it's either because they naturally turn color or because they were in a bad home before, and I'm thinking it's the second one because he is a feeder goldfish. So he is in bad lighting conditions, packed with a bunch of fish, probably bad water quality, and now he's in like a tank that's very uncrowded. This is equivalent to 10 gallons, and there's only 3 fish in here. And so I saw his eye turning orange, so I'm thinking he is getting his original pigment back, or it's just changing colors. So I went to all the updates. I'm just going to put a little bit of food in here, so when I let them out, they won't attack them. They'll have full stomachs. So I'm going to do that right now, because angelfish are looking a little aggressive, but he doesn't seem to be looking too stressed. So, and instead of an arowana, kind of looks more like an aeropima. I'll put a picture of an aeropima up here. Just like a mini one, nothing near the size. But the mouth kind of reminded me of it. And these things, cool fun fact, is that they can actually, sometimes it will jump up out of the tank and eat crickets. So you have to watch for that. That's why, because I was going to put them in the pond, but then I read that, so I put them in here. You can see the fish are going crazy now. And the angelfish, I don't know if you saw that, kind of went after each other when they first got the food in the tank. But yeah, I'll let them out after they're done eating. The update, I don't know if you guys knew, and I just remembered, is that beta fish I got in here for the 10-gallon. And yeah, and that plant's starting to grow. It's also pretty clear. And just that all live plants are just going crazy. You can see this moss right there from that on there. And it's just stuff everywhere. So I'm going to have to really trim the plants in this tank. I'm going to let this guy out into the tank now. I don't normally use a net because with a net could stress them out a little bit because it could pinch their fins and like ruin them, their fins, and they could get stuck in there. It could be a whole lot more stressful. So just slowly grab them with your hand, making sure your hand's wet, is a lot better way of doing it. So I'm gonna do that and get them out of here. and I'll show you me releasing them into the tank. Make sure if you're doing it over like a sink like I am, make sure it's closed so no water can get through and the fish can't get through, because I have had fish get past and go into the drain and I wasn't able to get them out. So just make sure that's always closed. I have them in my hand right now and I'm gonna release them into the tank here. Right, okay, let's get the fish out of the way. So I'm gonna put it on there, release him right there, and there he is. This is down. Look at that. Do not mess with him. And yeah, I'll show you clips of him right now. Today, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.